So once you have downloaded the OpenShot video editor on your computer, right now I'm using it on my Windows machine. You can download it on any other machine, which is like Ubuntu if you are using, or if you are using iOS or any other device, you can just simply download the OpenShot video editor from the website which we have just seen. Once you download, this will appear on your screen. This is the icon of OpenShot Video Editor. I'm going to simply double click this icon, and the OpenShot Video Editor interface, what you have seen just on my slides, is visible here now. So now I'll just take you through this interface first, and then we will try to edit one video using OpenShot Video Editor. So, first of all, this I think you know that this is a preview window. Okay, now this is a preview window. These are the tracks. You can see there are many tracks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can use as many tracks as you want in your video, or if you want to use only one or two tracks, you don't need to remove the tracks. Let them be there, but you can use any one or two tracks for your video editing. Now here, if you see, this is the file button. Here we are going to start a new project, or if you are going to open a previously done project, you are going to open the project from here. The next buttons will soon come. The only thing here is import files. So whenever you are editing anything on any software, this is the basic step, that you have to import certain files from your computer. If they are placed on the computer, if they are not, you have to first bring the files on your machine, on your computer, on your desktop, and then go to this import files button and import the files. So I'm just going to click this import files button. This plus sign, we can do it from here. One, we will do it from here, and then we will move we will take it from somewhere else also. Now, for example, this is the video which I want to edit. I'll simply click the video, open it. Now you can see a video have started appearing here, right? So now if I want to add some more videos or some kind of images, then I can go through the same menu, that is called the file menu, or there is one other option also which you can use. You can see a plus button here also. You can see a plus button here also. So this is for the track. This plus button, you can add the more resources. So I'm going to simply click on this plus button. Now you can see I've reached to the previous location, whatever I have opened. Now I want to add certain images. So I'll see where I have saved my images. I'll go to that location, and then I will import those images for my video editing purpose. These two images I'm importing together. Now you can see these two images as well as this video is visible here. Now sometimes what can happen is you must have this button clicked. Don't worry that your images are not visible, so you have not imported them. Just try and see it in images, or if you're looking for an audio, look it into an audio folder, or simply click on show all button, right? So now we will start the basic editing of these videos. But before that, I'm going to tell you a few things. This is add track. These are the tracks I've already told you. This is add track. This is a magnet button, you can see. So whenever you cut a video or you want to join maybe an image to your video, then keep this button on. Right now this is on. If you can see, this is selected. If I do this, now this is unselected. So keep it selected so that whenever you place an image and video together, it will automatically get attracted to each other, and there will be no space between the two things. So it is very necessary that we don't give gaps between two images or video and image or our different resources. This is the scissor is the razor tool. Razor tool means wherever you want to mark a cut on your video, you can do that using this razor tool. This is a marker just for somewhere you want to remember something or you want to later on come to that point. So this is the marker. These are just to move in between the markers. And this is if you want to, if you want to keep your material in the center of the timeline, you can do that, right? So now we will start with the brief editing so that we can see how the preview window and the tracks work. There might be many questions how audio will work, how video will work. So we will see them one by one. So I'm just simply what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to take this video. Just I've selected on your mouse, click left click on your mouse and then drag it. Simply you have to drag it. I am dragging it on the track for option. You will get to know why. Whichever track is upper, that part of video will be visible. For example, if I place something on the track 5, so while playing the video, the track 5 part will be visible at that particular time. So now we'll just see how the preview window works. I'm going to simply play this,
Good morning, students. Today we will read the first chapter of the science.
right? So this is the video playing. Now, you've seen that this video has started suddenly. We don't have any title for this video. So maybe as a teacher, I want to add a title for my video. What should I do for that? So I'm going to come here. That is why I've kept some space here. For the title slide, there are two options. One, you can prepare a title slide in your PPT, export it as an image and bring it here as we brought other things. Or you can simply come here, go to the title button here. I'm going to click on title. If you want a simple title or an animated title, we will first see the simple title. I've clicked on the title. Now you can see there are different options I've got. Which one I want to use? It is up to me. So for example, I want maybe this I want to use. So I'm going to give the title to my this thing file, this video. So now you can see this is visible here and this is not properly visible. So I would like to maybe change the this thing. I'm going to come here. Now first thing is file name. Don't play with the file name. If you want to change, you can change, but it will not affect your title slide. The first line is the major line of your title. So I'm going to change this. Now you can see that it has been removed. So I'm saying reproduction in plants. Now the subtitle is, if we see that subtitle, now I want to maybe mention class because reproduction is being taught at different levels. So just to help my learners, I want to make it I want to mention the class here. So I'm saying class 5. Okay. Now, if you want to change the font, you can do that. If you want to change the text color, you can do that. If you want to change the background color, you can do that. I'm simply going to right now save it. As I save, now you can see here the title slide has appeared. Now I'm going to pull it down. Right? So now don't give any image or title slide long time because it is very static and very boring also at times. So it's just an information. So I'm going to keep it maybe for a shorter span of time, and then I'm going to pull this. Now you will see how this happens. See, this has got over it and attached to it. Now let me play the video for you.
Good morning, students. Today
Now you can see how long it has taken. You can reduce the time further also. You want to, if you want to keep it, you can keep it. Now, next thing is I want to add some image to it. For
we
example,
will read the first chapter of the science reproduction in plants. आज हम लोग साइंस का फर्स्ट चैप्टर पढ़ेंगे रिप्रोडक्शन इन प्लांट्स.
अब इन्होंने इस चीज को रिपीट किया तो मैं आई वांट दैट दिस शुड बी removed. So what will I do is I will go here, I will play.
रिप्रोडक्शन इन प्लांट्स. आज हम
Now again I have to simply go a little behind,
रिप्रोडक्शन इन प्लांट्स.
right? So what can I do right now? I can just, I want maybe mark a cut here. So I've selected my scissor. I'm going to mark a cut here. Simply I've bought it here, marked a cut. Now as soon as you give this cut, remove the scissor, because wherever you are going to click, you are going to cut that video in parts. So now we will see till where we
आज
want to
आज हम लोग
remove it.
साइंस का फर्स्ट चैप्टर पढ़ेंगे रिप्रोडक्शन इन प्लांट्स. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले हम रिप्रोडक्शन की डेफिनेशन देख लेते हैं कि रिप्रोडक्शन होता क्या है. द प्रोसेस.
So we want that one line coming from her.
रिप्रोडक्शन की डेफिनेशन देख लेते
Let's see where we want to keep it.
हैं. तो सबसे
Maybe a little more.
पहले तो सब
So I want to maybe cut this little part of here hers. I'm going to do this again. Come out. Now I don't want this part. I'm going to select it. Simply delete it. So this is the way you can delete the file. Now I'm going to join it. This is joined. Now we can see how it has come up.
द फर्स्ट चैप्टर ऑफ द साइंस रिप्रोडक्शन इन प्लांट्स. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले हम रिप्रोडक्शन की डेफिनेशन देख लेते हैं कि रिप्रोडक्शन होता क्या है. द प्रोसेस बाय विच लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म प्रोड्यूस न्यू ऑर्गेनिज्म ऑफ द सेम काइंड इज कॉल्ड रिप्रोडक्शन. जब कोई भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म अपने जैसा ही एक और प्रोड्यूस करता है या क्रिएट करता है तो हम उस प्रोसेस को बोलते हैं रिप्रोडक्शन. तो आज हम पढ़ेंगे कि प्लांट्स अपने जैसा ही एक और कैसे रिप्रोड्यूस करता है. ठीक है, तो रिप्रोडक्शन जो होता है प्लांट्स में मोस्टली सीड के थ्रू होता है. हमने देखा है कि सीड्स रिप्रोड्यूस करते हैं प्लांट्स को, लेकिन कुछ प्लांट ऐसे भी होते हैं जो स्टेम से, रूट से और लीव से रिप्रोड्यूस करते हैं. लेकिन हम सबसे पहले पढ़ेंगे हाउ सीड रिप्रोड्यूस प्लांट्स. सीड्स कैसे रिप्रोड्यूस करते हैं. तो सबसे पहले हम सीड की स्ट्रक्चर देख लेते हैं, उसके बाद हम आगे का देखेंगे. तो सबसे पहले आप ये डायग्राम देखिए. ये
So now she's talking about a diagram which is a drawn diagram. What you can do is you can replace it with a nice image. So I'm going to simply take it a little back. Play.
आप ये डायग्राम देखिए.
Okay. Now here one important thing comes is I want to remove her video, but I don't want to remove her audio. So what will I do? First of all, I can go on the video clip. I've clicked on the video clip, right click. I'm saying separate audio. Now separate audio may we have two options, single clip and multiple clips. So first of all, I'm going to simply click depending on the need. If you have further needs, you can do multiple clips also. Right now, this video has only one clip because she's only recording. There's no music, there are no sound effects. So we are going to go with the single clip. So I'm saying single clip. As soon as I click, now you can see that we'll just wait for a moment this to happen. This takes a little time because these files are heavy and the separation of these files or saving of these files takes a little time. So now it is ready. Now you can see that this is the video and this is the audio file. The audio file is having the bars which is showing that where the audio level is what, right? So now we were here.
ये डायग्राम.
This diagram she's saying, so I'm going to cut it here in the video part and not the audio part. But you can definitely give it a marker first of all give it a marker so that
थोड़ा डायग्राम जो है थोड़ा ध्यान से देखेंगे, ये सीड का डायग्राम है, ठीक है। ये जो है ये आउटसाइड का है पार्ट और ये जो है ये इनसाइड है, ठीक है। सीड इनसाइड से कैसे दिखता है, तो जब भी हम सीड को देखते हैं, सीड में एक आउटर कवरिंग होती है जिसे कहा जाता है सीड कोट। ये
say for example till this we want to I'm going to give it a marker. Now I know where I want to cut it, so I'm going to take my scissor, which is a razor here, and then a razor here, and remove this part and remove this part and bring in this image here. So once you separated the audio, be very careful because every balance is going to move. So here you can now see what happens.
बाद हम उसके बाद हम आगे का देखेंगे। तो सबसे पहले आप ये डायग्राम देखिए, ये डायग्राम जो है थोड़ा ध्यान से देखेंगे, ये सीड का डायग्राम है, ठीक है। ये जो है ये आउटसाइड का है पार्ट और ये जो है ये इनसाइड है, ठीक है। सीड इनसाइड से कैसे दिखता है, तो जब भी हम सीड को देखते हैं, सीड में एक आउटर कवरिंग होती है जिसे कहा जाता है सीड कोट। ये इस आउटर कवरिंग को हम क्या कहते हैं, सीड कोट। और इस सीड कोट का फंक्शन क्या होता है, ये एम्ब्रियो को प्रोटेक्ट करता है। अब एम्ब्रियो क्या होता है, एक ऐसा जो इस सीड से
So for example, now we are ended with it, we don't want it further. I'll simply cut it and remove the remaining file. Maybe I'm not marking it properly because I know I will bring it here and this is done. Remove the marker, remove these two files, this is delete and delete this also. Now this is my video which is ready. Now for example, if you want to add certain image at the end, you can do that. For that same we can do is we can go for maybe now where we can try the animated slide. So now I'll go is I'll click this. So let's see this if it is happening to in my system. I am saying thanks for watching. Bye. For example, I've added my name. I'm saying render. Okay. So this is not available right now in my system. I'm going to simply create the title again with a thanks word. So here I can take any option. For example, I want to uh, keep this video under Creative Commons, so I can use this part of thing. Reproduction in plants by CIET, right? Anything, whatever you want to make it appear and things like that. And I say save. Now this has appeared here. I'm going to simply drag it here. Sorry, in the video track. And that's it. My video is whatever features I wanted to give are now ready. There are few more things which we can do is we will just see. Go to the edit button. I'm going to preferences, not preferences. I have to go to the properties. It is advanced view. Now I am coming here. If you want to apply any kind of filter or transitions, you can apply it. For example, in my video here, when this title slide is coming, these two things, I want to, the video should appear in certain way. So I can choose any of these options. Maybe this, I'll just bring it here and reduce its size a little bit. Right, now let's see what happens.
Develop. Good morning, students. Today we will read
So
the first.
this way we can bring in the effects, and if you are looking for this is a transition. So now we've just seen that how we can apply the transitions and filters. Simply select on the transition, drag it at the point where either two images or image and video are meeting. Once that is done, now one more feature I want to just demonstrate is this is the zoom button for the timeline. So here, if I'm going to see, if I'm going to drag it, I'm going to zoom out. Now, if I want to make it a little bigger, I can zoom in. Now, what is the purpose of this? So, while editing, whenever we want to see, mark a particular point, or whenever we want to see any gap between two images or video and image, then we can see it while zooming in the track. So, now we have, I think, learned many of the aspects which are available in the software. There are many other options which right now I'm not going to demonstrate, but you must try. Are they are very simple, but I'll request that you should try on your own. That is there in the advanced view. These are few properties which you can here we have certain properties which appear. You can try those properties. Maybe now they will appear. Simple view, advanced view here. So you want to crop the image. If you have certain image or something, you can crop, and you want to shift the location of certain image or video, you can do that. But right now I am not explaining all these in detail. First, you try this simple part of the OpenShot video editor, and then we can go for the detailed version of these settings, which can be applied to your videos. One more thing I would like to mention here is right now this video doesn't have any music. If you want to add any kind of music, you simply use the other track, put the music file here, and when you will save it, it will be merged in the audio file. So you can definitely do that. Now I'm going to tell you how to save this file. So first is whenever you create any kind of resource in any software, first of all save that as a project file. So project file is basically whenever you want to re-edit it or change the file, you can change it in that version. So going on to the file, I say save project, right? So when I say save project, it is asking me where you want to save your project and with what name you want to save your project. So for example, I'm going to save it right now on the desktop, and then we will see that how it looks. So first of all, I'm going to give it a name. I am going to give it a name called reproduction and save. So this has got saved as OSP file, open short project file. This won't open in any other system if OpenShot Video Editor is not installed. Now once I have saved this project, now I can export this project as video file. Now we will see how it has to be done. So for that, we will just see it once again. I'll go to file. I click on the button project file, export video. When I click on export video, this has already taken the name reproduction and the folder path is desktop because I've given it there. Now, the video file is always saved as MP4 file. Audio files are saved as MP3 file. So now MP4 file basically plays on most of the devices. So it is very user friendly. There are other devices also, but all formats is a better option to choose from. And then say export video. So now you can see that the video is exporting. It can take a little long time depending on the size of your video. If the video is very small, it will happen within a minute or two. Otherwise, it may take, if you have a 1 hour file, it may take 2 to 3 hours also for exporting. This is basically rendering the whole things which we have applied in the file. All the features it is placing on the proper place so that MP4 file have all the sounds and all the effects which we have given to this file. We'll wait for a minute. This is happening. That is why I cut the file a little shorter, the video, so that we can see how it gets saved. So this has happened. This is showing 100% and done. Click on the done. Now I'm minimizing my project. Now let's see here. This is appearing here. Now you can see what we have done, how it is visible here. We've given this kind of
Good
effect
morning students.
and we have
Today we
shown.
will read the first chapter of the science reproduction in plants. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले हम रिप्रोडक्शन की डेफिनेशन देख लेते हैं कि रिप्रोडक्शन होता क्या है. द प्रोसेस बाय विच लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म प्रोड्यूस
Now
न्यू
you will
ऑर्गेनिज्म
see
ऑफ द सेम
that
काइंड इज कॉल्ड
image
रिप्रोडक्शन.
will also
तो कोई
appear
भी लिविंग
here.
ऑर्गेनिज्म अपने जैसा ही एक और प्रोड्यूस करता है.
The image which we have placed will also appear here in the video. Now we will see that also.
की स्ट्रक्चर देख लेते हैं, उसके बाद हम उसके बाद हम आगे का देखेंगे. तो सबसे पहले आप ये डायग्राम देखिए. ये डायग्राम जो है थोड़ा ध्यान से देखेंगे. ये सीड का डायग्राम है. ठीक है, ये जो है ये आउटसाइड
Now
है.
you have seen whatever image we have added, the image is visible here. Now we will see, we'll go to the end. Now you can see whatever we end slide we have given, that is also visible, right? So this way you can edit a particular video and use it for your further teaching and sharing it with your students.